Prime Minister Stephen Harper was in Israel for his first official visit this past week. All across, he was received with great honor and respect by the Israeli government. His visit was positively covered in the Israeli media, and many expressed great appreciation for his extensive support for Israel.
I heard about Stephen Harper visiting Israel because of the Israeli politician. They wrote about the support of Canada in Israel. We became very good friends with Canada, so it's good news.
I did heard about the Prime Minister of Canada visiting Israel. I think it's a great thing. He sees Israel. I think everyone should visit here and see. It's totally different from what you see on the news.
I'm very happy that he came to visit in Israel, and I think that a lot of people know about his interest in Israel economic and politics problems, and I think he has a lot of courage to defend our positions, which is not the case of all the foreign countries in Europe or in out of Europe also.
In his speech in the Knesset, Harper said Canada would stand by Israel through fire and water.
It's about time that we had some support from North America and someone that stands behind Israel instead of accusing us of doing bad things. And I think it's clear that they need to support the country that just wants to survive. We just want to exist here. We don't want to fight. We just want to live in peace.
I think he supports us because he knows there are two sides of every story, and the Palestinian is not as poor as they put it on the news every day.
We're delighted to be here.
Canada is one of 33 countries who voted for a UN resolution to establish a Jewish state in the land of Israel. More recently, it stood by Israel when it was singled out in the United Nations.
Canada is a very rich nation, and we should do anything in our power to grow our connections with big countries around the world who have influence. Of course, maybe they're not as strong as the U.S., but still it's a force to be reckoned with, and we can do a lot of cooperations with.
Canada is for sure more on our side, in Israel's side, than all the countries in Europe generally. Canada is a very important country, a very stable economic country, a very important position in the world, approaching the Middle East politics problems.
I think there are a great deal of Americans that support Israel. I think right now our government is kind of topsy-turvy and not really sure of what they're supporting anymore. So I think Canada could be our strongest ally in the future if they stand true to their word.
In his Knesset speech, Prime Minister Netanyahu emphasized that Canada, under Harper's leadership, is one of Israel's closest allies. He commended the Prime Minister for having the courage, unlike many others, to stand up for Israel. For JN1, I'm Sivan Raviv, Tel Aviv.